The journey of the monarch. Once upon a time, in the peaceful province of Hainan, there lived a young boy named Sora. Sora was not like other boys his age. While they played and laughed, Sora would spend his time observing the world around him, curious about the nature of existence. One day, Sora saw a monarch butterfly struggling to emerge from its chrysalis. Seeing its struggle, his heart filled with empathy. He decided to help and gently tore the chrysalis, setting the butterfly free. However, the butterfly could not fly and soon died. Sora was heartbroken and confused. He had tried to help, but his actions had caused harm instead. This event deeply affected Sora and led him on a path of introspection and self-discovery. He sought to understand the meaning of life and the nature of suffering. He left his home, his family, and his village to seek answers. He journeyed through deserts and mountains, across rivers and forests. He met scholars and philosophers, asking them about the nature of life and suffering. But no one could give him a satisfactory answer. Their theories and philosophies seemed empty and lacking in substance. One day, Sora reached a remote village in the mountains. He learned about a wise Zen master named Kaido who lived there. Hearing of Kaido's wisdom, Sora decided to seek him out. Sora found Kaido in a serene garden, meditating beneath an ancient cherry blossom tree. Sora bowed respectfully and shared his story, expressing his deep desire to understand life and suffering. Kaido listened attentively and then said, "Sora, life and suffering are like two sides of the same coin. You cannot have one without the other." The butterfly's struggle was necessary for its survival. By interfering, you interrupted a natural process. But do not despair. Your intent was pure, and your mistake has led you on this path to seeking wisdom. To understand life, you must observe, not interfere. Sora was humbled by Kaido's words. He asked Kaido if he could stay and learn from him. Kaido agreed, and Sora became his disciple. Under Kaido's guidance, Sora learned about Zen teachings and practices. He meditated, performed chores mindfully, and engaged in philosophical discussions. Gradually, Sora began to understand the impermanence of life and the importance of embracing suffering as a part of existence. Years passed, and Sora grew older and wiser. His journey had changed him. He was no longer the curious boy from Hainan. He was now a man of wisdom, understanding, and peace. One day, Sora found a struggling monarch butterfly. This time, instead of interfering, he sat down and observed it. He watched as the butterfly fought its way out of the chrysalis. It was a long, arduous process, but the butterfly eventually emerged, stronger and ready to fly. Seeing this, Sora was filled with a deep sense of understanding. He realized that suffering was not something to be avoided but embraced. It was a part of life, a pathway to growth and understanding. Sora thanked Kaido for his teachings and decided to return to his village. He wanted to share his wisdom and help his people understand the nature of life and suffering. When he returned, he was welcomed warmly. He shared his experiences and teachings, helping his people find peace and understanding in their lives. Sora's journey had come full circle. He had started as a curious boy, become a seeker, and had returned as a teacher. His life symbolized the journey of the monarch butterfly, struggling through the chrysalis of ignorance and emerging as a butterfly of wisdom. In the end, Sora understood that life was not about avoiding suffering but embracing it. It was about observing, understanding, and growing. And like the monarch butterfly, one must go through struggles to become stronger and wiser. Sora's story is a reminder that life is a journey of growth and understanding. It teaches us that suffering is not a punishment but a part of life. It is through suffering that we grow and learn. And like the monarch butterfly, we too can emerge from our struggles stronger and wiser. The journey of the monarch is inspired by Zen teachings and the philosophy of accepting and embracing life's struggles. The story of Sora mirrors the metamorphosis of a butterfly, symbolizing transformation and growth through suffering. This narrative encourages introspection and self-discovery, emphasizing the importance of learning from our mistakes and experiences. The story's setting in the natural world reinforces the interconnectedness of all things and the necessity of observing life's processes without interference. This story aims to inspire acceptance of life's impermanence, the inevitability of suffering, and the potential for wisdom that lies within these truths.